Hi, Mary Rose Ramirez, life coach, nutrition consultations, fitness guru, you name it. I can help you in lots of areas. Coming to you from Cheyenne, Wyoming. And I wanted to share some information today, and it might be a little bit of a sensitive topic, but if you don't personalize it, you can actually gain knowledge and wisdom from it. Don Miguel Luis had a book out called The Four Agreements I read years and years ago. And one of the four agreements was to not personalize things, is don't take things personally. I was listening to an Eckhart Tolle video yesterday. It's about a 13-minute video, and I listened to it 3 or 4 times because it made a lot of sense. And Eckhart Tolle, I don't know if anyone knows, he's a great spiritual teacher. He has a book out, The Power of Now. Your power's in the present moment. The New Earth, which I studied for years, it was like my Bible. A lot of wisdom that comes with him. And he had a situation where a gal was continually complaining about a situation that happened in her past, and that she was very hurt from that situation still, even though that relationship had ended and both had moved on. And one of the things that he shared is the pain is continually coming from the ego of thinking that this happened to me. I've had a saying in life that things don't happen to me, they happen for me. And it was a situation where this woman was lied to for a long time and finally got out of the relationship, but the pain was still there. And I'm sure we've all felt like if we've been betrayed or the pain that we feel from that. And yet, if you can go back and look at it and realize to not personalize things, that you might start to feel a little bit differently about the situation and actually start to develop compassion for the person that you were involved with. Because the reality is every human being acts in their level of consciousness. And we're all vibrating at different conscious levels. So a person that may have betrayed or lied to you may not even be aware. And it didn't happen to you. The ego wants you to go to you, to you, to you, to me, 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 me. But rather, that's just where that person was functioning at their level of consciousness and are probably off doing the same thing in a different relationship. And so the more that we start to complain about situations in life, the more the ego just loves that, holding on to that because it's all about me, me, me. And yet we realize that we are higher energy sources. Our higher self is the exact opposite. It's just unconditional love. When you start to complain also, we live in an attraction-based universe. And so the more that one complains, the more you attract of what you don't want. I'm sure you've surrounded yourself or been in a situation where there's a person that continually complains and complains and complains. And when that energy comes into your existence, most people kind of want to just go the other way. But yet if you can start to, again, not to personalize things and look at the bigger picture and realize that we all just are functioning at different frequencies and different levels, and this person just isn't aware yet of that, then you can start to create some compassion and realize, as Maya Angelou always says, when you know better, you do better. Some people learn the better in different situations before other people do. And so what we do in sisterhood is we give you an opportunity to increase your level of consciousness and to expand. And when you do that, you start to look at life differently. And if you're having any situations in your life, any issues that you're looking for resolution, you'll find that you're starting to create different solutions coming from a different vibration. I'm going to add here on the comments the video that I watched with Eckhart Tolle because it is a great, great lesson. And he has such a great way of delivering it. And if you take a listen to it, I think it'll give you an opportunity to start to sit back in your life and going, are there any places where I may complain? And if so, I can become aware of that, shift that, and realize not to personalize anything, and that life's working out exactly the way it's supposed to. And to trust the universe to know that it really is on our side. So that was just something I wanted to share. Again, I highly encourage you to watch the 13-minute video that I'm going to give of Eckhart Tolle if you have the opportunity to do that. And I'm going to start Sisterhood here in February, probably the 3rd week. I'm looking at a Sunday right now, hour and a half. It's a 6-week course. I'm also going to do Sisterhood 2, which will be 2 hours, 6 weeks for 2 hours. And we're really going to go into Sisterhood 2 of really getting people to become aware of how they're vibrating and being able to shift the vibrations to get them in alignment with what they really want. So anyway, happy Tuesday. Tell Miss Bella, say the sun's out. She needs more attention. Oh, happy Tuesday. It's Thursday. Off base. Bye-bye.